Alright, what's going on, guys? Afflicted Gamer here, back with another Division video, and we're going to be farming the Lexington Event Center. I also have with me Peas Like a Girl, who does other Division content, which you should check out. Peas, go ahead, what do you have to say?
Oh, yeah. So the
Anything?
channel over there that I have, we have a pretty good community over there. I just do a whole lot of informational videos. I get a lot of help from my viewers. And really, it's just all about the division. We love the game, and that's what the channel's all about.
He said it best. So, now we're going to knock out LeRae Barrett. One thing for
And I
sure,
got,
go ahead, bro, go ahead.
I was gonna say, man, I freaking played this mission a billion times in the last update.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have played Lexington quite a bit in this update, farming for all of the key items. You know, Barrett's Bulletproof Vest, Urban MDR, Showstopper.
And that's a good point about the urban MDR, because I don't think I'd be here for any other reason anymore.
No, neither would I. Neither would I. Actually, after I got the Showstopper, ever come back to Lexington Event Center. And here I am,
Yeah, I
back
hear
at
you,
it
man.
again.
I really
But,
wish they could have done it with like a different mission or something. Like
yeah,
the Urban MDR, it's got to be one of the best guns in the game right now.
yeah, completely agree. Absolutely. If only 1.6 didn't change the talents, I would not have to spec so heavily into electronics to use mine. But on the flip side of that, some people don't even have one, so I am so grateful that I actually have an MDR. But I completely agree. One of the best guns in the division for sure.
Yeah, and I tell you, with 1.6 here too, they gave it like a 65% damage buff.
Yeah.
And I mean, I used to like using it before and stuff, but man, that was enough to just make it OP as crap.
Oh,
But
yeah,
at the
for
same time,
sure.
I gotta say though, I'm okay with the type of OP that it is, just because it takes over PvE a little bit, but when you are running in Last Stand or in the Dark Zone, you don't see everybody using it.
No.
It's like a
And
PvE weapon.
yeah, you have to be very precise using that weapon to land those headshots, considering you have to hit the trigger over and over. It's not just constant fire. You know? So I find a lot of people pair it up with
Something else
sentries.
I gotta say, the other thing I really love out of here, I don't think it's by any means the meta, but the showstopper. And man,
Yeah.
when that first came out, I ever be anything, but I gotta say they did a nice job with the balance on it.
Couldn't agree more. Love the showstopper. I remember when I first got mine, I was beyond ecstatic. I honestly stopped playing for a second just to make sure that I saw the drop, that I wasn't wrong, because I was so... No way, really? Yeah.
I don't know. I
So...
mean, when I first got the showstopper in the last, like, in patch 1.5 there, that's the first time I got it. And I gotta say, man, I was a little bit disappointed when I got that thing rather than Barrett's.
Oh, really?
You know?
Well,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
man,
Barrett's chest piece.
Barrett's used to
Oh,
be awesome. I'm a
Barrett's
little
chest piece.
disappointed because not that great anymore, you know? I mean,
Well,
don't get me wrong, it's
yeah.
still probably the second best thing out there, but man, I'll take a vigorous chestplate over a Barrett's any day right now.
Really? Oh. I don't know. I really like having Barrett's on. I still find it useful, but then at the same time, other things, other high-end pieces, if you're putting two pieces with your four-piece set, can be quite useful. Like a nimble holster. A lot of people are using that with a specialized backpack, or like you said, vigorous chest piece. There's a number of different options out there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've
So,
been using that rapid vest a lot in Last Stand. That's not doing too bad either anymore. If you're going
no,
with a glass cannon build,
yeah, oh, rapid is
but
helpful. Especially, using is obviously going to be beneficial. So, you know what?
here,
I've
I'm
got to
opening
say,
the door.
all right, I just gotta get ammo. I know one thing for sure. I have to bring this up. I have to ask because I'm sure a lot of people are curious about the same thing. Is where did your name come from? Where did the channel name come from?
So, dude, I get this about once a day at least. Uh, Basically, when I was 16 years old, I was just hanging out with my family in the living room there, and I was trying to come up with a PSN, and we kept typing things in. Everything was taken. Everything was taken. I didn't want to have to put any numbers behind my name, so I just kept looking and looking for usernames, and sitting there with my brothers. My mom walked into the living room, and she's like, "Why don't you just call yourself Peas Like a Girl?" I have no fucking clue why she suggested that, but here we are today. I'm a grown ass man playing on the freaking PSN with the username Peas Like a Girl. But you know what? This is America, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna I'm Peas Like a Girl here today. There you go.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh, I got a couple hits on his pack there.
All right, trying to get the other one down. Yeah, and right now we are playing on the PS4. I do get asked that, which console you on. I do have the Division for both, but we're doing this together here on the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, man. So what do you
So
think of everything going on here with the with everything that's been coming out with the Xbox and the PS4 lately? I've wanted to ask one of you guys over on Xbox there. I haven't really gotten the opportunity to talk with you a whole lot about it, but
for
I
the
mean,
Division?
I it just no, it just the games in general. I mean, does it seem like the Xbox users are really getting the same, type of stuff that the PS4 guys are getting right now? I
I
feel like PS4 has been getting a lot of new titles lately.
So do I. They're getting a lot. We're PS4 is getting a lot of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for there? They're exclusives. Even Destiny 2 is going to be exclusive when it comes out in September again, even though Destiny is extremely popular on both Xbox and PlayStation 4. But yet again, they decided to make it exclusive for Sony and games like Horizon Zero Dawn. There's another one actually that's, because the PSVR is also coming out. Oh God, I forget the name of it, but you have to hold a new controller for the VR, and it's like holding a weapon, you know. So they're getting all of those kinds of titles as well that Xbox doesn't
Hmm.
have, and it's kind of a shame. I mean, I like my Xbox,
Yeah,
so
and I gotta say too, as a PS4 guy, like I by no means have any bias against playing on a PS4 versus an Xbox. It just happened to be the thing. It could have easily went the other way, and I wish that Xbox would come out with some better stuff because I mean it's important to have the competition,
yeah,
and I just
yeah,
don't want to see it get out of hand where PS4 is setting the trend and Xbox is kind of just hanging out because then we're gonna stop getting so much out of PS4 if that happens, in my opinion.
agreed.
Competition's good for the marketplace. So I really hope that they come out with some better stuff on Xbox here soon.
So do I. There's absolutely no reason why they should be left out, or not get anything that's exclusive for them. No reason at all. There we go. Get that back. Pull that thing up on that guy. Yeah, it's a
There
shame.
we go.
And then there's games like The Division where it was exclusive to Microsoft for the first two DLCs, and a lot of people were honestly angry that the third one wasn't. I think it's a shame that it was that way in the beginning because look at how many people love and play The Division. I think that exclusive deals hurt a community,
Well, hey man,
including games like Destiny, right?
it's funny that you mentioned that because you know, and Google Trends will show you this. We were talking about actually tags earlier for, create when we do create these division videos, and you can figure out actually what people are Googling more than anything else on certain websites. And the common search terms
Yeah,
for the division right now. So I mean that just goes to show you, there is a really, really large amount of players playing on the PS4 right now. And even though that both companies don't really show you their numbers, if you do a little bit of research, you can kind of figure out, you know, which one's kind of got the upper hand right now, which sucks because I really
Yeah.
do wish that, Xbox was more into it than they are now.
Yep. I agree. You know, I
Anyways,
love
what
my
are you running
Xbox One
right now
S.
for a build?
Right now, I'm using my newly built tactician build. Three-piece tactician, three-piece high-end, and I've got my Lavosi as a primary and SVD as a secondary. I actually made a video about this build, experimenting, doing this by myself, this mission, to see how well it went. I was never one actually for tactician. Never had anything against it. I like to run and gun, and this time I thought I would switch it up and try something new. And honestly, it's actually a lot of fun. They gave us skills right in the game. That's a huge part of the division. Turrets, seeker mines, despite how people hate them right now in Last Stand, but turrets, all of that, it's all part of this game. So why not utilize them and use them?
And you know what? Everybody hates those seeker mines in Last Stand, but if you use them in PvE, they're pretty much your best friend.
Yep, I agree. Which actually, and what
Yeah,
because
I've got
I see the symbol on the bottom, but might as well let everybody know.
oh yeah, I'm running the Hunter's Faith. This is a class that a lot of people have been giving a lot of crap lately, saying that it needs really a complete rework.
Yep,
And I
heard
gotta
that.
say, man, like it needs a little bit of a rework. I think it could use a slight buff, but it's not as far off as people think. I think big reason behind that is a lot of people don't really understand what the Hunter's Faith actually does.
Oh, the four
What
piece
it,
is helpful, but yeah, you go ahead and explain. You're the one wearing the gear set.
yeah, and really to get specific into that into the four piece there, you actually get, anybody can go on there and read the description of what it is and everything, but you actually get 1% extra protection per meter away from your target that you are. So if you're standing 10 meters away from your target, they do 10% less damage to you on the next bullet. I would say armor, it doesn't work exactly like armor, but it works pretty much like armor does.
Yeah, and if you're
So
gonna be
really, that.
running, go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, if you're gonna run a mission that is really hard, like challenge mode, with a group, you might as well protect the group. With that four piece,
Yep.
it can make quite a difference for sure. That's
Yeah, and
always
I gotta say
good.
too, and I'm somebody that's ran this for a lot of hours. It's really geared towards firearms players with having the additional headshot range and the optimal range being a little higher.
Yep.
But I gotta say, it works great with a skill build right now. And I'm actually running 363 skill power right now on my Hunter's Faith.
Wow.
So I mean, you can get that number up there, but that
Yeah,
fourth talent, it's not dependent on your firearms at all.
which is nice. You know.
Exactly. And that's what kind of makes it real good for a skill build to use. So if you don't have a Hunter's Faith, anybody out there watching, and you're looking for something interesting, give that a try. Hunter's Faith skill build works pretty well.
Yeah. That's the one thing too about running these missions that we've done over and over again is experimenting. You get a chance to experiment with new builds, things that you may have not ever considered using before, and then you find out, oh wow, that's helpful. That's what I find. Anyways, that's why I decided to make that one video of me trying this out. And honestly, I'm glad I did. Oh crap! I did not see the big guy.
No
Damn.
problem, man.
All right. I did not see him at all.
Oh shit. You know what? I might have to back up myself a little bit here.
All right. Do you want me to
I'll
go to
get
the
you
other
when I
side?
can, man.
Yeah. They both smashed me there. That's the only thing with the
No.
with skill builds. The toughness goes down, but I was trying to make this a little bit different in terms of having still enough health for sustainability. But that also means I have to keep my eyes open. Oh, I'm gonna black out, dude. I'm gonna black
Once I
out.
take this big dude down, I'll come and get you, man.
All right. Oh, that looks
Once I
great.
knock him out, we're good.
All right. All right, there we
Where you
go.
at? Oh,
Put
there
me
we
just
go.
yeah, just threw
Okay,
me
yeah, you
to
respawn.
a yeah, just threw me to a loading
There we
screen.
go.
Oh, I'm at the bottom beside
Beautiful.
ammo. Yeah. Ah, she got me in the back. I'm coming for my revenge, Lorray. I hate you. Oh man.
Oh,
Uh,
so yeah, man. Hunter's Faith. I would
mhm.
definitely give it a try. This thing is awesome. I love it. Oh, and right as I say
Gotcha.
all that, there I go. Down
I
on the
gotcha.
ground.
It's all good. Gotcha. And with the
There we go.
two, me running nothing for defense for health, just relying on skills. That's the first for me. Usually I always have life support or some sort of healing ability with me. I usually don't gamble like this that much, but again, that's also where you're learning from. Okay, is this going to work? Is this not going to work? Got to find out.
Favorite build so far of 1.6 here.
Honestly, I'm pretty happy right now with if I use the MDR, then Sentry. If not, oh my god, I went down again. If not, then I would say Striker with the wombo combo of the MDR, or not the MDR, sorry, the Hilder and Ear. I honestly
Yeah, you
enjoy
know what?
that a lot. Oh,
One
we're
of my
gonna get
buddies
blasted
got me
here.
into that, and I gotta say, it's not too bad.
No, it's actually a lot more enjoyable than you would think.
The guns all on their own too, are pretty decent. I mean, even without the bonus, they flat out just hit real hard on their
Yeah,
own. You
yeah.
know?
There are some really nice SMGs for sure. So
But
I
yeah,
recommend anybody that gets them to try them most definitely. I know they work with defense also, but really with strikers, they're very accurate, and if you land your shots, you'll stack not only the crit from Hilderd and then switch to ear, but strikers as well. So I just think it works great.
okay, man. Nice
You
job.
know, yeah,
Got her done.
yep.
She
No,
didn't fucking
no,
drop me
no.
shit though.
She dropped me jack shit either. Typical,
Yeah. No
where got
stranger to
nothing.
that.
No, I got a Alpha Bridge backpack, a Firecrest backpack. What else is here? Tactician knee pads. Okay. A great custom PF45 sidearm, which I'm gonna scrap. And I think I got a performance mod. Oh no, I got a grip with optimal range, stability, and accuracy. So thanks, Lorray Barrett, for yeah, giving me those rewards. Actually, I got Hunter's Faith gloves.
There you go.
There you go. Maybe it's a sign. I gotta try. I have to try out the whole Hunter's Faith build and see how well it works for me. Definitely have to spec more into skill power with this build, but like I said, it's an experiment and a work in progress. But overall, if I play it careful, I'm pretty happy with it. You seem pretty content with the Hunter's Faith that you have on right now,
Absolutely.
right? But is that? Would you call that your favorite gear set in 1.6?
Yeah, probably one of them. I mean, I gotta admit though, there's nothing like going into Last Stand with a high-end build.
Yeah, yeah. It's what it's pretty cool. It's pretty nostalgic. If anybody that's been here from day one, so I'll quickly say this for those of you that have not been here since day one. High ends were the best of the best of the best. If you got a high end drop, it made your entire week. And when you got a full set of it was one heck of a great feeling. And the fact that they brought that back and now we can put together those builds again, I think is really, really cool. I'm really glad that they did that. That's my take on it. That's
Okay,
my
man.
that's my opinion on it. So, but
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah. But all right, so there's our run for Lexington Event Center. We're hoping for obviously one of the exotics to drop, either the MDR, Showstopper, or Barrett's. My preference would have been MDR. I believe yours would have been that as well, please.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, but got to keep grinding to get these done. And if you do want one of those, this is one of the easiest places to try to acquire either three of those pieces. So anyway, if you guys did enjoy this video, obviously go ahead and drop a like. I hope that you will consider subscribing for more Division content. Of course, go ahead and check out Peas Like a Girl. It's growing faster than lightning right now. Awesome content on there. Very happy to have met you and,
Well, hey, thanks a lot,
collaborate.
man. I enjoyed making a video with you, dude.
Yeah, so did I. And we will be back to definitely do this again. So, alright. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Don't forget, you can also follow myself at Afflicted Gamer on Twitter, and same thing, uh, Peas Like a Girl on Twitter as well. At Peas Like a Girl, right?
Yep, underscore peas like a girl underscore.
Forgot about the underscore. Underscore in the next one.